how hard it is for Seafood to go all the way rap and, you know, just leave the streets alone, you feel me? Because it's in New Orleans, for me, all shit always going on, so, you know, is it complicated to do?
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, like, fuck. If you ain't making no music off this, no money off this music, you gotta do something to get some paper. Like, nigga like me, I ain't gonna fix no burgers, I ain't gonna work for nobody or no shit, so nigga only gonna turn to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So this shit really like, nigga really trapped in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like in New Orleans, it's only so much you can do, man. You can't even be in public without a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? So shit I be thinking, well, I just be trying to stay out the way cause I be thinking for myself. Like I don't be worried about nobody doing me nothing. I be worried about what I'm gonna do somebody. You feel me? I ain't trying to fuck around, not go here or there and you know, if I'm C4, so if some shit happen, I'm gonna get the blame anyway. If nigga try to do me something, I ain't gonna let them do me nothing. I'm gonna do them something. Then I'm gonna be back at square one in jail with a red band on my wrist.
Facts. So you feel like you're always put in a position to where you gotta like, fuck, it's like either do or die, you dig?
Yeah, I gotta just play chess, make my next move, my best move every time.
Real talk, man. I know you in one of your songs you mentioned that you had got shot up 9 times. How recent was that?
Probably like that happened in 2020.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So talk about that experience. You know, was that your first time getting shot?
No, my first time getting shot, I was 16.
So how many times you been shot, you know, in your lifespan?
Like on different occasions.
Like different
like
occasions.
Wounds, like,
different occasions, yeah.
4 different times.
4 different times, facts. So the 9 times was the most times, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So talk about that experience.
I mean, fuck, you know, at that time I just had came back to the city. I was with Bird and shit. Like I was living with Stunner for like probably like 6 months. So I just came back. I had a son and shit. So I came back to the city, type shit. And when a nigga come back to the city, you know, nigga gonna go to the hood. I went back to the hood. And it just so happened, fuck, that was one of them days where a nigga felt like they wanted to come around that bitch, you feel me?
Right.
The nigga came around that bitch on some drive-by shooting type shit, though, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, some shit popped off. They ended up getting shot. I ended up getting shot, and fuck, that's what the situation turned out to be.
So how shit like that play an effect in your mind, you know, getting shot 9 times? Because everybody like me, you know, we ain't getting gunned down and shit like that. So how does that play an effect on your mind, you dig?
Like, that shit just make a nigga want to move different. Like, nigga ain't trying to get shot 9 more times, you feel me? Right. So, like, nigga gonna do whatever and think however it is, the best nigga gonna think the best route to take every time.
Right.
To not put themselves in that same situation. You feel me? So, I ain't gonna say I still go to the hood, but it's just like, I don't be on Front Street. Like, I might be in the hood and you probably wouldn't even know. I'm probably right there in the back somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I had to value it made me want to value myself more.
Right.
You feel me? Because when I got shot and I'm in the hospital and I'm seeing like, you know, Bird called me on FaceTime like, man, you know, you put yourself in a bad situation. You don't supposed to be around there. And I got motherfuckers like, you know, real important motherfuckers, real major motherfuckers telling me what I'm really worth, like type shit. Like,
you think it was at a point in your life to where you really ain't care like about life or like, you feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, when my uncle shit had died, I was like, fuck everything. I ain't even want to rap no more. Like, right. I was finna turn into a whole nother person. But it's just like, I just always like, I don't know, I guess they say you are what you surrounded by. And at the time when I wanted to be like, fuck everything and just go crash out, I was surrounded by nothing but niggas who having paper and shit and who ain't on that type of time. Right. So they kind of like talked me out of doing a lot of shit and, you know. So I just had to accept shit for what it was.
Fact.
But it done been a lot of times like I done lost my partners and shit, lost niggas in the streets and been like, rather to just throw this shit away and go just do it.